I remember when I read the Harvard Business Review article that said, stop telling women they have imposter syndrome. Because I remember even in my own leadership journey trying to fit. And one, God has made me an oddity. I think all of us have to recognize that we are odd. He says that we are a royal priesthood, we're peculiar people. So I think in owning that, it's like, well, I'm not going to fit. Then add all of these other identities that come with that, with being female and from the South and Black and all these other
Mhm.
identities that define
Mhm.
me. I realized that there weren't a lot of spaces that I was going to be a perfect fit in anyway. And so,
Mm.
one of the things that I wanted women to own is their uniqueness in God and recognizing that these spaces don't fit. And that's what the article basically said was, as women, you keep thinking there's something wrong with you, but could it be the spaces that you're in that weren't designed with you in mind that make you feel like you're an imposter? So it's time that we
Mhm.
stop saying that to women and going, you need to change this, you need to be more like this. And so when
Mhm.
you are assertive, then you're called a name talked about. If you don't speak up, then oh my God, you don't use your voice and you're too demure. And so what do you want? I don't fit. And so what I'm challenging women to do is it's not to say that you don't work in those spaces. I think you have to recognize if those spaces aren't conducive to you and they're causing more conflict and challenge, is there opportunity for you to go, there's something else instead of trying to be the circle that's fit in the square? Is there an opportunity to begin to say, this isn't worth it? It doesn't serve me and it's not a win for me. You're getting all my talent and exploiting all the gifts that I bring and the brilliance. And I'm not benefiting because I'm told I'm less than, but I'm doing more than you're paying me for. Something's wrong with that paradigm. And so I am hoping that women will begin to, one, see how God sees them. And I use a lot of examples out of the Bible like we talked about in the leadership group. I use a lot of
Mhm.
examples out of the Bible to say these women were odd too and peculiar and dismissed, and God used them. And so is it possible that in the midst of, people not seeing you and othering you, that God is using you for something greater and you don't have to tolerate anything that's not serving you and serving your purpose that God has called you to do?